Do you want to learn how to turn these into this?
Well, then do I have the video for you. What is up, everybody? My name is TipTop360. I'm here to explain just a little bit about how I did this project. When I did my research on what it would be like to put pixel art Minecraft videos out on YouTube, I ran into this thing where I didn't really see anybody actually explaining what they were doing. They just kind of did it and did a time lapse and, you know, the general things that you would see if you look this thing up on YouTube. But I was like, I want to take it to the next level. I want the people who watch these videos to be able to go and do the same thing for themselves if they wanted to. So I want to tell you my process on how I did things and how I kind of digested the information that you needed to be able to kind of pull this thing off. It's not hard. It really seems simple, but I struggled with some of the different things of knowing where to position blocks or what blocks to use and how to find the center point and things like that. So why don't we go ahead and dive in, and I'll just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Before we move any further in the video, I just want to remind everybody that I do stream on Twitch at 7 a.m. CST Monday through Thursday and at 8 a.m. CST on Fridays. We always hang out. We play a bunch of different games. You should come check it out. Also, if you have Twitter, you should definitely hit us with the follow there, TipTop360. I will have the link to both the Twitch and the Twitter down below. I have to remember to smile more. The first step in this process that you're going to want to do, at least in my opinion, is to pick what blocks you want to use. So go ahead and jump into creative, create a world, do your thing. Then go ahead and open up your inventory, pick what blocks you think you're going to want to use. I went ahead and used these blocks, which I'll show on the screen now. And yeah, I think it turned out really well. I think the colors match, but use your own creative freedom. If you don't like exactly what the colors you used and the reference that you picked, then go ahead and use a different one. Use different colors. Have fun with it. Make it your own. Be creative. That's the whole point of this whole thing. Why would you want to even make pixel art if you don't, want to have your own creative freedom in it? And you don't even need necessarily a reference picture that has pixels in it. I just decided to use that for this particular project because I thought it was pretty intricate, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of time trying to figure out pixel for pixel how I wanted to do it myself. Next, what I did is I went ahead and found my center point, what I wanted to base the center on. My project ended up being an even number of pixels, so you had to mark the 2 center pixels, not just the 1 center pixel. And I did that with purple blocks because I knew I wasn't going to use purple in the rest of the project. Then for my reference camera, I went ahead and framed out the entire project and how big it would be. I went ahead and decided if my camera was in the right spot, which if you want to know how I did that, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video on that as well. But there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. I might link a few down below as well. Anyways, once you have your camera set and you have your blocks picked that you want to do, find a starting point. What I wish I would have done is I wish I would have started with the lowest point, but instead I decided to start in the center. So that required me to build a few blocks up and then go ahead and start one of the feet. You'll see that in the video, and you'll see actually that I messed it up and I didn't pick the lowest point, and I thought it just ended up being a whole big deal. But once you decide where you want to start, go with it, roll with it, do what you can. There's not really any particular pattern that I feel like works better than another. You'll notice in the video that sometimes I went left to right, sometimes I went right to left, sometimes I went up and down, sometimes I went down and up. I just went up and down, down and up. Eventually, what I actually figured out was better for me is I went ahead and found large sections of one color, and I would fill out those sections, and then I would put in the little details later. So normally, the first time I did this on stream, I did a Pikachu that was kind of looked like he did his little dab, but I think he was kind of doing this. I don't really know. He was easier because I was able to outline him and make an outline and then fill in the outline. This project didn't really allow me to do that. So in future projects, I'm going to try to look for something that will allow me to be able to do that. Yeah, so once you get started and you kind of get the ball rolling, just roll with it. Do what you want to do. Do what feels comfortable. Do what you feel like is your best workflow. And sometimes it's going to take just trying different things out. Just do it. See what works. See what doesn't work. You will figure out what works for you. Anyways, that's the information I started with, and I think the project turned out pretty well. I don't have anything that I really regret trying or really regret that I did, other than I had to restart a few times. But I think overall it was a pretty fun time. It took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but really it turned out great, and I think you're gonna like it. So let's go ahead and roll that footage, and you guys let me know what you think. Otherwise, you guys will see you in the next video or around the Twitchverse. Make sure you go hit the Twitch and Twitter links down below. Hit us with the follow button. We'd love to hang out with you. Also, I'm going to leave my Discord link down below. Make sure to join that. Come chat with us. Come hang out with the community. We would love to have you there. I guess, until next time, see you guys later. Peace out. Love you guys. See you on the circle.